Hey guys, welcome to Operation Crypto. Today we're going to take a look at NEAR and do some price analysis, and first of all we'll just check out some of the stats, see what's going on there, some historic data, and then we'll go onto the charts and we'll have a look at some levels where we could potentially buy, which way the price is going to head over the course of the next few weeks, and then some levels that we can use to take profit or accumulate. As ever, a big shout out to Cointelegraph Markets Pro, who is a sponsor of this channel. So NEAR, which is ticker NEAR, currently is $13.50. All-time high, we've actually been up to $20, so we're 34% down on that, and that was only 22 days ago. All-time low, we've been down to 52 cents, so if you manage to get into that early days or even pre-sale time, then you've been some juicy profit. We are trading on some of the biggest exchanges known to on HitBTC, Binance, some well-known exchanges, Huobi, xt.com, some massive exchanges there, crypto.com. So if you're looking to get hold of it, it is fairly simple asset to get hold of. Jumping straight into the charts though, and what we'll do firstly, I've not done any TA on this asset before, so we'll just mark a few key levels up. We'll start with the all-time high, which was, there you go, $20.62 on Binance. Let's change that to a thicker line. So that's the all-time high. From there, currently the price is sat at 34% down from them highs. We've had a major pullback, and that's just the entire market. I'm surprised this has actually gone on to create an all-time high during the last 3 months, which has been very, very bearish, but it is what it is, and it's been doing very well and performing nicely. The bottom was here, so we'll mark up that local bottom, which was at $9.53. So we have formed a bit of a nice bouncing area there. You can see that it's a clear and confluent area. If you're looking at these wicks here, pretty much bounced off that same area. It was a level of resistance, and then we used it as a nice base for support. We thought we did push on to that next level, and that's what it's done this time. It's used that area of support, and it has picked it up nicely, and it's really pushing on. So since that bottom that we formed there, so far we've made a 46% recovery, which is fairly decent. In terms of Fibonacci's, we'll have a look at this from the bottom and move there to the current top. If we're looking for buys, we need to really start laddering some in. So what I would do in terms of Fibonacci's, I would ladder them in from $12.26, that'd be my first order, and I'd ladder them all the way down to here to $9.51. The market is doing quite well. Bitcoin's managing to reclaim that 42k level. Yeah, it's way above it now. So if it does manage to stay above 42k and start to push on and form that base, the rest of the market is going to do well as well, because as we do know that Bitcoin still rules the roost, and whatever that does, the rest of the market does follow it. So yeah, that's your buy zones there, 12.26 down to 9.51. I think $10. We've had no closures below that really, did we? I think any buys around $10 was getting swooped up. So good buys there for you if you do manage to get in. Moving averages, I use a 50 and a 20 here. We've had a bit of a bearish cross back on the 28th of January, so you're talking about 10 days ago now. But we've had a good reaction so far, and it's looking like we are going to come up and we get that bullish crossover on the EMAs if the price action does continue. So what we need is to get back above, well, we are back above this 50 now, this blue one. Whenever I'm looking for trading position, really we need to be back above that blue line, that 50, and then we can look to start opening some longs. That's one of my rules. If it's above the 50, long; if it's below the 50, short. And so far this is looking like we're going to get a nice daily closure above that 50, which will be great. We may come down and retest it before we do push on, but for me, I think the price action is going to start pushing to the upside now. Now that we are above it and we are looking for those closures, we need to have a look at some levels where we can look to take profit in. I mean, look at this area here. This is what we need to stay above, actually. We need to stay above this wick here. If we just put another line on this, we'll use the horizontal ray from there. So if you look at that, we'll change that colour to let's have an orange line. So that was a level of resistance that we've now ploughed through. It was a key area of support here and here. So if we close above that 50 and we close above this orange line, I think the price action is going to be more favourable. So areas to take profit, there's not too many above really, because once we start getting back above here and start pushing on, we're going to be close to all-time highs. So TPs, really you can use these extensions, so looking at 15.16, and then we have 16.71 in dollars. That's some areas where you could look to take profit if you're looking to accumulate. But then once we get back above here, we're really going to start to see some growth into price discovery. A big TP, if you're looking to skim some profit off, is going to be at all-time highs. It's not going to get around blast through. It will have a slight rejection, whether that's a couple of percent or 5 or 10%. There will be some money to be made there. So if you're looking to reaccumulate and potentially sell here to buy back in maybe on one of these wicks down here, so look to sell at around 2063, then look to get back in on some of these wicks down here around 1872. I've had a few people asking for price predictions, and I'm not one for doing price predictions. I've done them in the past, and it's just a load of smoke and mirrors. Really, you're guessing. But what we can do, we can have a look at some Fibonacci levels, which usually can give us a good level to target. We're not going to go into a major price prediction, but what we'll do is we'll put a fib on from the height of a move to the bottom move, and then we start looking for retracement, so we can use these extensions. So you got $27, $34, and 38. I'm not going to go any higher than that because these will be hit. It's just a matter of time and when it actually will come in. So accumulation points, or should I say take profit points, are going to be these fibs at 27, 34 or 38. But remember, round numbers. So you're talking $25, $30, $35. I think all those areas are going to be nice psychological areas where you can look to take a bit of profit off the table. Don't sell it quite on a round number, so if it's $30, maybe sell it around $29.80 or something like that, because it never quite gets there before it does start to have a little bit of a pullback. Looking at the RSI on the daily time frame, it's around mid-ground, so it is showing that we've got plenty of room to the upside, so that's nothing to worry about. We're back above the 50, that's bullish. Mid-ground on there, so we are definitely looking like we're going to push to the upside very, very soon. I can't really see a drop unless we did get a shakeout on Bitcoin, but it's looking more and more better every day. I think the price actually starting to come back after 82 days of bears, so fingers crossed we do start to see a little bit of growth coming now over the next few weeks and months. That is it though. That is that asset covered. What I want to do is just, have we got a BTC pairing? Yeah, we'll just have a look at a Bitcoin pair before I wrap this video up. Not too many people trading Bitcoin, but it is a good way if you're looking to accumulate alts, or if you're looking to accumulate more Bitcoin, alts can be your tool to use. So looking at this, we've had a decent pullback overall over the entire move here in terms of fibs. We've done a golden ratio retracement, lost a few candles below it, but then pushed to the upside. I still think personally that Bitcoin is going to rally soon, quite a big one, and pull back some market dominance. When that does happen, altcoins will, in general, tend to suffer and bleed out a little bit. So I think if you're looking for some buys in Satoshis for near, what I would do is ladder them down from this golden ratio, that's 29,000 Satoshis, and I'd ladder them all the way down to 17,600. I think orders within there, I've got quite a high chance of getting picked up. I know the dollar pair is doing well, but it's not always a positive price action on the BTC pairing too. So if Bitcoin starts to rally hard and leaves alts behind a little bit, this will start to pull back on the Satoshi pair. So the levels to sell there, and then obviously levels to levels to buy, levels to sell are going to be back up at this 47,000 Satoshi area where was the all-time high. So that's it. That's just analysis on near for you today. If you are new to this channel, please make sure that you are subscribed, hit that like button, and I'll catch you next time.